Hello Cancers, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading, whoever you're thinking about. That is who this reading is intended to be about, and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. While I get your cards ready, I do want to let you know that I have a sale going for you. It is a 30-minute Zoom reading for $50, and everything that you need to know about how to schedule that or what's covered in the reading, all of that is posted on the community page for you, or my emails in the description box below. All right, loves, let's take a look and see what is going on for you guys. What do we have going on for Cancers? The person on your mind. We have the Temperance, the King of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. I see the Seven of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. I can't lie to you, Cancers. I actually really like this. And some of your readings lately, not that they have been negative or anything, because I don't feel like they have been, but they've been a little intense. And so at some points maybe a little heavy, but I actually really like this for you guys. Now, I think it's a very honest and real, it's a very realistic energy that's coming through here, very real energy. All right, let's just get into this. Cancers, somebody, I do feel like you're going, if you haven't already received communication from a person, and this does feel like a person from the past, if you have not already received that communication, I do feel like you're going to. We have the Page of Pentacles here as a potential outcome. To me, it definitely feels like that message coming through. And we're going to get into more of why I feel that way here, how I got to that conclusion as we go through your reading, but I definitely see that. Now, the Seven of Swords indicates that, wow, they have the Seven of Wands right underneath that too. So you have multiple sevens here, and to me, multiple sevens, and this is just for me as a reader, the sevens can represent one, very internal energies. So it to me indicates somebody has been thinking and feeling a lot inside that maybe has not been, expressed outwardly. So maybe if you looked at them, you wouldn't know, right? Maybe there's been no contact or something of that nature, or maybe there's just been going on a lot that they haven't shared. Okay, so a lot of stuff going on internally when it comes to you in this connection. Now, multiple sevens can also indicate some kind of spiritual test, and I feel like that may be true for both of you in this case. For them, I feel like there is some kind of spiritual lesson that this person needed to learn, and for some of you, I do feel like it has to do with them either making some very significant change in their life, whether that is a mindset shift, a behavior, or this could be for some of you, or it could be an actual change. Maybe it's like a move or something of that nature. But for others of you, I feel like it could have to do with releasing something. That could be a mindset, a habit, a lifestyle, a person. Okay, so just take it how it applies for your situation. But I feel like somebody has really struggled with that, and because of that, I do feel like it's created a lot of inconsistencies and a lot of distrust between the two of you. The Knight of Wands showing up as a challenge. So the Knight of Wands can be somebody who can be, one, a little selfish. The Knight of Wands does what feels good and what they want to do, kind of regardless of anything else, right? And they can be somebody who is very inconsistent. So I do feel like this person maybe has been a little selfish in the past, and I also feel that because of all of that, very inconsistent with you. This could be somebody who's been in and out or hot and cold. And that energy creates a lot of distrust. And I feel that here. It does seem to be that somebody's very clear about what they want now. We see the Sun energy here. We see the Ten of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So not only I think are you getting communication, but I definitely feel like somebody is, one, the Sun card definitely talks about clarity. Things are seeming very, very clear to this person in a way that they have not up to this point. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and it's what is becoming clear to them is what they really want, what they're valuing. When they think about their life, their dream life, when they think about what they want that to look like and what's really important to them, it's you. And we have the Hierophant here, coming in a very committed energy, very dedicated. And I love this for when we get multiple sevens and then we get the Hierophant. To me, that is just, it's just such a great it's such a great, I can't think of the word I'm looking for right now, but it's a great fit here because the sevens can represent that spiritual test, and the Hierophant represents learning major spiritual lessons, learning very significant lessons in life. So it definitely feels like with this coming after that, whatever this person needed to experience and needed to learn, they are. That's very, very powerful there. That being said, that Seven of Wands energy too, I do feel like this person is wanting to come back in, but they're already anticipating that you are going to maybe have your guard up when it comes to them. The Seven of Wands can be a very defensive energy. They're anticipating that energy from you. Maybe guarded, maybe blocked, maybe defensive. The Seven of Wands can also indicate somebody who's just not willing to settle for certain actions and behaviors anymore. So this person could view you in that way as, you know what? No, I may have dealt with this inconsistency and selfishness in the past, but I'm not doing that anymore. So I don't feel like it's only them that has learned some kind of very significant lesson. I feel like you have too, Cancer, because I feel like there was a time when you were more tolerant of these kind of behaviors, and I feel like you're not anymore. I feel like you're finally choosing you and you're doing what's best for you regardless of how you feel. And I also feel that you're loving yourself and knowing, you know what, I deserve better than that kind of treatment. So you both have kind of went through some kind of spiritual test here and come out the other side. There's still an after effect of that, and I feel like that's where this is so real, is that it's like this person is wanting to come back in, but it's not in a naive way of, oh, we're going to reconcile and we're going to, skip under the moonlight and rainbows everywhere. It's going to be amazing. I feel like this person is seeing, you know what, Cancer is not going to trust me. And Cancer is probably going to have their guard up. Cancer is probably going to be pretty fed up with my crap. It's not going to be easy. They have the Ten of Wands here for their next actions and behaviors. So they are coming in knowing that there's a lack of trust, that they're going to have to prove themselves and rebuild. They know that they're going to have to fully block out whatever the challenges, the issue was from the past, right? Fully release it, fully make a change. And they know that it's not going to be easy. So somebody's coming back knowing the work it's going to be, still wanting to do it. Right, and having a very realistic picture of the work that it's gonna take. I actually like that a lot. We have the Temperance card here for how this person is viewing you. Now, to me, this feels very hopeful in the sense of I think somebody's hoping that you are still going to be waiting for them. That they're still going to be able to kind of come in and make peace with you here or bring something back into balance. I think somebody's coming in. For some of you guys, it could be with just an apology or wanting to make peace with you, wanting to make something right with you in hopes that it turns into something more. But they're still hopeful. Okay. Now, I also really do like the Temperance there because the Temperance is a card of like divine timing. And it's also a card of, the divine, something that's kind of meant to be. And I feel like this person is recognizing now that that you both had to kind of go through the tests and the things that you needed to go through in order for them to get to this place. So they're able to see, kind of why everything has happened the way that it has up to this point. And it's also them feeling like you are the one for them. The King of Wands as their feelings. This is like, I feel like the King of Wands is, as feelings, is very desire driven. It's, I know exactly what I want and I'm ready and willing to put in whatever efforts I need to, whatever actions I need to take in order to have that. So to me, somebody's feeling a very, very strong desire for you and feeling ready to take the actions necessary to show you and show up. We have the 10 of Cups as intentions. I love this. You know, happy home, happy family. Like, it's a complete emotional fulfillment and happiness, wanting to be able to get you guys to that place, even if they are able to recognize that that may not be an easy thing to do. They feel like it's possible and they really want to do it. We have the Knight of Wands here as the challenge. So yes, this is that selfish and kind of inconsistent energy that we talked about. Somebody realizes that in the past they were very selfish, and somebody realizes the consequences of those actions and behaviors. That's where all this distrust has come in. And I do feel that's where, when this person does come back in, it is going to feel very difficult. It is going to feel a little distrusting because, you know, that's what you've seen from them up to this point. Okay, but this person's well aware of that. So I don't feel like they're coming in expecting anything less. We have the 10 of Wands here as their next actions and behaviors towards you. The 10 of Wands is a card of hard work and burdens, but it does look like they are going to be willing to take that on. They have the Page of Pentacles here for their potential outcome. So I do feel like this is that communication, but I like the Page of Pentacles because to me it feels like wanting to give something its very best chance, wanting to come in and do something the right way. And also it's an energy of learning. I feel like this person is wanting to come in and learning, what is it going to take for me to show you, to work on this. I really like this. Cancers, I feel like it's really beautiful energy. It's very realistic energy. I would anticipate some kind of communication from this person soon if you haven't received it already. But that is what I have for you. The signs I'm seeing, I see Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces. I don't see Cancer, but I feel Cancer. So some of you guys could be dealing, that could be your energy, but some of you I feel like could be dealing with another Cancer. You got a lot of Sagittarius energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Those are the signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading definitely can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps, and everything that you need to know is in the description box below for you. If you are interested in the sale, it is a 30-minute Zoom reading for $50, and everything you need to know is posted on the community page for you, or my emails in the description box below. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.